Now let us start our chapter gravitation. The topic is mass and weight. First of all, let us understand what is mass. The amount of matter contained in a body is known as mass. Now suppose you know that in chemistry we have learned that everything is made up of matter. So if we go to the kirana shop and we ask for 1 kg rice or 1 kg sugar, then the amount of quantity matter contained in that particular quantity part body is known as its mass. So here mass is a scalar quantity. We must understand that mass is a scalar quantity. For example, we have gone to the shop and we asked 1 kg sugar. Now it has no direction. You know what is scalar quantity and vector quantity? We have already done it. Scalar quantity, that means the quantity which has only magnitude, and vector quantity which has magnitude as well as direction. So it is a scalar quantity. Mass is a scalar quantity because it is only the amount of matter contained in it, and its SI unit is kg, or you may say kilogram or kg, written as kg, small k, small g. And value of mass remains constant irrespective of the place where it is weighed. For example, if we take one quantity of rice on earth, its quantity will be 1 kg, and if we take this quantity of rice or sugar on the moon, even then that its value will remain 1 kg. So the amount of matter contained in a body is known as mass. Next is mass can never be zero, cannot be zero, because if there is a body, certainly it has some mass and it has some amount of matter contained in, whether it is made up of molecules or atoms. So mass, the value of mass can never be zero, and it is measured by common beam balance. It is measured by common beam balance. Now what is common beam balance? You must have seen, that is taraju in Hindi we say. So it is measured by common beam balance. These days digital beam balances are also available when we go to kirana shop. So there he measures the quantity with the help of this digital beam balance. Now next is weight. Now weight of a body is the force with which it is attracted towards the earth. Now we know that everything on the earth is attracted towards the center of the earth. So weight is the force with which the body or any body is attracted towards the center of the earth. Now when we say that weight is a force, so F is equal to ma, we know, mass into acceleration, we have already studied. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. So the formula here becomes, since gravitational acceleration is there, g, so weight is equal to force is equal to m into g. So if we have to calculate weight of a body, then it becomes mass into gravitational acceleration. Now I have given you the example that mass of is 1 kg. We have considered sugar or rice. So m is equal to 1 kg. Now let us calculate the weight of this mass of 1 kg on the surface of the earth. W is equal to, mass is 1 into gravitational acceleration is 9.8 meter per second square. So it will become 9.8. Now what is here, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. Here the SI unit of weight is Newton, because it is equal to force. So weight is measured in Newton and mass in kilogram. And since we have studied mass is a scalar quantity, so here weight is a vector quantity, because the force of gravitation acts towards the center of the earth. So it is a vector quantity, so it has direction as well as magnitude. Next, SI unit, I have told you Newton. Here mass is a constant, mass remains constant, but weight does not remain constant. This is entirely different from the concept of mass, because why weight varies? Because force can vary. If suppose we have gone to the space, here the gravitational acceleration is very less than the weight of the body, since W is equal to m into g. Mass will remain constant, but weight will decrease. And I also told you that when we enter into the earth and we reach the center of the earth, the gravitational acceleration at the center of the earth is 0 at center. So the weight also becomes 0 at the center of the earth. And mass is measured with common beam balance, weight is measured with spring balance. And hopefully, if you have not seen, whenever the school reopens, I will tell you and show you how it is measured with the help of spring balance. Now next topic is weight of an object on the moon. We have already discussed that weight differs according to the place. Now on the earth, or we can say W is equal to mg, but the value of g on moon, if we talk about moon, the value of gravitational acceleration on moon is 1/6 that of gravitational acceleration on earth. Now gm is equal to 1/6 of 9.8, so it comes out to be 1.63 meter per second. So gravitational acceleration on moon is 1.63, and we have already done this portion in the 14th lecture. You can see the 14th lecture. There is a question I have given you in the assignment. Calculate the value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the moon, that is mm is equal to 7.4 into 10 to the power 22 kg, and radius of the earth is 1740 kilometer, and gravitational acceleration comes out to be 1.63 meter per second square. Now if suppose something is weighing 6 Newton, or you can say 60 Newton on the earth, then on the moon it will weigh 1/6, that is 10 Newton on the moon. If something is, if some body weighs 60 Newton, I am talking of weight, weighs 60 Newton, then on moon it weighs only 10 Newton.